everyone, welcome back to my channel. As a theater nerd, something I know a lot about is the Tony Awards, the awards that are given every year for the many shows and people on Broadway. In case you didn't know, the Tonys are actually just the nickname for what's technically termed the Antoinette Perry Award for Excellence in Broadway Theater. Have you ever wondered how shows and individuals are nominated for and win these awards? Why it's such a big deal to win or even just be nominated? Well, let's find out. The Tony Awards were officially founded by Brock Pemberton and the American Theater Wing in 1947. The name of the awards was given in honor of Tony Perry, whose real name was Antoinette, who had co-founded the ATW and was a Broadway actress, director, and producer. After hearing of Perry's death, Pemberton proposed that to memorialize Perry's excellent stage acting and achievement, an award be given to those of her survivors who exhibit the same. When the first award was given, Pemberton called it the Tony, and the name stuck, though some insisted on calling it a Perry Award. At the first Tony Awards, held on April 6, 1947, at the Waldorf Astoria Hotel in New York City, women who won first prize were given 14-karat gold jewelry, and men who won were given money clips. It wasn't until 1967 that the Tony Awards started to be aired on television. With these televised awards ceremonies came songs from nominated musicals and video clips or presentation about nominated plays. The audience at these awards, though much smaller than the Oscars, was quite considerable, with an annual average of 6 to 8 million viewers. By the way, watch out for a future video similar to this in which I explain away the Oscars like I'm explaining away the Tonys right now. The Tony Medallion, the trophy which Tony Award winners are given to date, is a mixture of mostly brass, a little bit of bronze with a nickel plating on the outside, a black acrylic glass base, and a nickel-plated pewter swivel. When the Tony Awards were first established in the late 1940s, there were 11 categories of Tony Awards. As of 2014, there are now 26. Said categories are generally divided into performance categories and show and technical categories. Performance categories include Best Performance by a Leading Performer in a Play, Best Performance by a Featured Performer in a Play, Best Lead Performance in a Musical, and Best Featured Performance in a Play, and Best Featured Performance in a Musical, with one in each category going to a male and one going to a female. Show and technical categories include Best Play and Musical, Best Revival of a Play and Musical, Best Direction of a Play and Musical, Best Original Score, Best Orchestrations, and Best Choreography, Best Scenic, Costume, Lighting, and Sound Design for a play and for a musical. For a play or musical to be eligible for a year's Tony Awards, it must be a new play or musical that has premiered on Broadway in the past year. Shows that were once performed on Broadway that opened a revival during the Tony season have their own separate category called Best Revival. Moreover, any show that opens after the Tony season's cutoff date is ineligible and must wait until the next season. To be considered a Broadway show and thus be nominated for a Tony, it has to be running in a Broadway theater with 500 seats or more, as any Broadway theater with fewer seats is considered off-Broadway. The Tony Awards Administration Committee is made up of 24 members, 10 of whom are appointed by the American Theater Wing, 10 by the Broadway League, 1 by the Dramatists Guild, 1 by the Actors Equity Association, 1 by the United Scenic Artists, and 1 by the Society of Stage Directors and Choreographers. The Administration Committee determines eligibility criteria for nominations and also oversees the nominating community, among other duties. The nominations themselves are made by a nominating committee whose rotating members are appointed by the Administration Committee and serve 3-year terms. Before making nominations, the 40 to 50 members of the nominating committee see every show playing on Broadway that could be eligible for the year's Tonys. The organizations that appoint members of the Tony Awards Administration's Committee also appoint voters, of which the number changes every year but is usually somewhere around 850. Around the time of the awards ceremony, the voters will vote on the nominee for each category they think deserves the award, and then the award is given to the majority vote. Today, the Tony Award is the highest honor a show or actor can win, or even just be nominated for. A nomination alone is considered the gold standard of a successful career for a Broadway actor, director, composer, choreographer, playwright, or scenic or costume designer. Winning a Tony Award is almost equivalent to winning an Oscar or having a single reach number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100. To learn what that means and why musical artists want that honor so badly, check out my video, The Billboard Hot 100 Explained. But there's a little more to the hidden meaning behind the award. In fact, there's even been a bit of controversy surrounding the awards. Despite the significance a Tony Award seems to have in advancing an actor or other theater professional's career, some have scoffed at these awards, claiming they are merely a promotional tool. While it's true that when a show is nominated for or wins Best Musical, the nomination or win further popularizes the show, it was already quite popular at the time it was being nominated. Otherwise, it probably wouldn't have gotten much press or have been nominated in the first place. The separate categories for men and women have led to widespread criticism from gender equality and non-binary activists. It's been suggested that actor and actress categories go gender neutral, just like they have for the Emmys. However, some within the committees have worried that if these categories were desegregated, a bias would be shown towards men in said categories. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope I've provided you with a little bit of insight into what the Tony Awards are and their role in the world of Broadway theater, no pun intended with role. In case you're wondering, yes, I plan to do similar videos to this on media awards such as the Pulitzer Prize, Emmys, Grammys, and the famous and infamous Oscars. Who and what are your favorite Tony winners and nominees? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll see you next time.